So good morning. Good morning. So now today's session is about introducing yourself. So I think all of you are learning English, at least you would have learned English in your school days and college days, is it not? So even in your English classes, you would have learnt about self-introduction. Yes? Can anyone tell me one sentence at least? Not simply I am Catherine, not that. Something else. I am Catherine. What else you can say? I am Suja. Then I am from Kanyakumari district. Is it not? I have completed my degree. So I am now training myself for computer. Is it not? I am preparing myself to be a computer staff. Is it not? I am looking for a job. And for a job, for a better job, I should have computer knowledge. That is why I am training myself for computer education. And spoken English is also needed. And for your job, maybe spoken English is not very much needed, but at least written English is needed. Is it not? All of you know. When you are a staff anywhere, English is very much needed because English is an international language. So we may have love for our mother tongue, that is sure. We know our mother tongue from the time we are born. But English is a foreign language. It has crossed so many miles, crossing miles and miles, crossing so many oceans and countries and continents. English language has entered our land and we are in a position to know it, to learn it, to speak English. That is what is very much needed, to speak English and to write correctly. So first thing what we have to know is ABCD is in the lower classes, is it not? So after coming to a certain level, you should know how to introduce yourself. Suppose I introduce myself, I can just say, I am Jacintha, I am an English teacher. So I like to train others also to do better English, to speak better English. So when I do this, so through my videos, many would have read, many would have witnessed, many would have observed the video, and many matters from there you would have got it. Many phrases, clauses, and then questions and answers and many words. So to speak English, what we know first is, what we should know first is a good knowledge of words. That is what is called as vocabulary. You know what is vocabulary? Vocabulary is knowledge of words. But simply words alone we cannot speak. So with words we must have a knowledge of grammar also. So when we have a good knowledge of grammar, we can place those words in the proper places. Is it not? In a sentence, if you know some grammar rules. That is why after completing your studies, you are not going to appear for examinations, means you need not know all the grammatical rules like changing from direct to indirect, changing from simple to compound complex. All these are not needed. But little of grammar, few rules of grammar is very much needed to frame sentences, no? Simple sentences like when you talk to a stranger, maybe when you when you are traveling by bus, when you have a stranger sitting by the side of you, maybe from another state in India, maybe he doesn't know your mother tongue. So how to have conversation, no? So English has become such a common language, such an international language in which we can speak, you know, we can talk to one another, we can speak a lot, you know, but we can express our thoughts and views only in English. That is why we should know more of words and we should know more of grammar rules also. Little grammar rules, not everything, know how to place them there. No, that is why I started with self-introduction. Self-introduction, what do we say? So one of you introduce yourself. Just 2 sentences. Any 2 sentences. 1 sentence even, no? So when you are very small, we say, my name is Meena. But when you grow up, what do we say? Just I am Meena. I am Suja. And I have completed my BA. So my interest is reading books. I am interested in watching movies. So I spend my time playing with my sister. You know. So in that way we can talk something about yourself. And I like to play games through video also and through computer also. So I like to improve my knowledge of computer and enter any profession which will be useful to me. And when we work, the work must be useful to us because the salary is important for all of us, is it not? Money is an important criteria in life. So that is also important. So apart from that, when you work in any company, your work must be useful to the company also, is it not? So in that way you have to equip yourself. You have to equip yourself with knowledge and with your professional knowledge, and also this grammar, English, spoken language, written English, all that. When you are asked to write a letter or send a letter to a higher officer, you must be able to know the way to write, is it not? So all these are important. So some people say, why should I know English now? That's not needed. No, it is very much needed, because everybody knows that English is a language of medicine, language of science, language of media, is it not? Now media plays a very important role, and there also English has got an important role. No? Your media work, any work, media knowledge also you can improve only through English. And media will help you to do everything, no? To talk with your friends, to talk with your relatives, to send messages, to send email, anything you need English. So you should know little knowledge of English. So for English, first what we should know is about the parts of a sentence. Is it not? Parts of a sentence, what are they? In a sentence, what do you have? I think in the lower classes you would have studied this example. The cat killed the rat. Was it not? You remember? I even remember in my 5th standard, even the teacher gave that example only. Yes, I am 65 years old, and when I was in the 5th standard, I could remember the cat killed the rat. And it had been taught always. You don't remember at all? Yes? How do you call it? No? The parts of this. This is a sentence. The cat is a noun. Killed is a action. Action word is grammatically called as verb. Yes. So the cat killed is a verb. The cat killed the rat. Rat, what is it? Rat, everybody knows what is a rat, but grammatically what is it? Pardon? Animal. Okay, that's what animal, that is a different thing. Otherwise, grammatically you don't call it as animal, no? In science, maybe in the 2nd standard, they say it is an animal. But grammatically, what is rat? The cat killed the rat. The cat, I said, is a noun. Killed is a verb. And rat is, what is it? Noun. It's noun, correct. But grammatically, also it is noun only, but object. You have studied subject, object. The cat killed the rat. The cat is the subject. Killed is the action. And rat is the object. The cat killed the rat. It ran outside. When we say it, what is it called? Grammatically, what is it called? She is Meena. She is coming here by bus. No, Meena is a student of this institution. She comes here by bus. What is she? What is it? What is she? What is I? Jacintha is our English teacher. She comes regularly. She. I like to teach English. When I say I, what is it? Ayo. Little things. Just bring back to your memory what you have studied in your lower classes. Noun is said, action word that is killed. Then I, we, he, she, it, they. What are they? Not nouns. All of you have studied for examination and now you have forgotten everything. Is it not? Yes? Tell me what it is. I, we, he, she, it, they. Tell me what it is. I and we don't know. Pronoun. They are the words used instead of nouns. I am Jacintha. My name is Jacintha. Instead of repeating Jacintha, we can say, when I say I, we say. When you say, you can say she. Haven't you studied? I think you have forgotten everything. Isn't it? I and we all. I am a teacher and we are all sitting here. Instead of mentioning each name, we say we. I singular, we plural. You are a student. You are all computer students. So you is a common word which is used as singular as well as plural. You come inside is a singular. All of you be seated. Plural. You is the only word second person which is used for singular and plural. Yes? Then I is first person, I and we. You second person. Third person is what is it? He, she, it, they. He. Jason is a popular photographer. He works sincerely. He. She is a good student. She. And when we say that I have a pet cat, it comes after me whenever I go out. It is for that pet dog. Is it not? So it is also used even for pencil. We can say it. I bought a pencil yesterday. It writes well. It is used for the pencil. Is it not? He, she, it, he, she, you know, he is for the male person and she is for the female persons. And it is commonly used for animals and even for inanimate things like pen, pencil, desk, bench, building, car, traffic lights, anything. For anything we can use sand, soil, concrete, building, anything you can use it. The building construction is going on. It is going to be a big mansion. It. So for all the three words we use they as plural. For the children are playing happily, they enjoy the holidays, they. The boys are very smart, they are always intelligent, they. No, for it, he, she, it, we have the common plural as they. Yes, for the animals also, no. When we go to the zoo, we enjoy looking at the animals, they wander about very happily though they are inside the cages. So now, so they is a word, common word for third person plural. He, she, it is for singular and they for plural. So he, she, it, when you have the verb with that, you have studied be forms. When you know these pronouns and the be forms correctly, how to fix them with these pronouns, spoken English is very easy because spoken English is needed only to talk about our matters, no. I got up this morning at 8 a.m. My friend knocked at the door and she came with an invitation. So she. Is it not? So ordinary words. My mom gave me a cup of coffee. She also looks very tired. She. My brother came running to get another cup of coffee. He wants to go to the tuition. He. Is it not? All of us finished drinking coffee. No, we really enjoyed drinking coffee. We had a good talk. We had an interesting conversation. Simple words. All the pronouns if you know correctly. I, we. I told you. You, he, she, it. The bus is going very fast. It is going towards the bus stop. It. It can be used for the bus, for the car, for the animals, dogs, donkey, monkey, whatever it is. The pen, pencil, desk, bench, chair, wall, notice board, anything we can use it. So when they are plural, we can use they. So this much knowledge when you have first, that is quite enough for spoken English. And the verbs which are used along with that, when you have interest, you will do that. You will get into it, you will slowly start using the correct words. So now we have be forms, we have studied. You remember be forms? When did you finish your degree? You? When did you finish your degree? So just listen. One more thing is, if you are interested in learning English, first thing what you have to do is you have to listen carefully. Whatever it is, I have published many videos. Just switch on your mobile and listen just for 3 minutes. 1 minute only you have got those videos. Listening alone will help us to grow. That is, language is that. If I stop talking, if I stop listening for 5 years maybe, I will not be able to talk even one sentence. So listening is very important. Then another thing is practicing. You have to listen. You have to, even if you don't talk very fluently, You will have, you have children at home, no? Maybe your children or your sister children or you. If they come and ask you with a homework, little thing, what is it, auntie? When you say, Abba, I don't know, don't you feel bad? But you will escape from there, is it not? So you have to know at least for that, no? Just not to give speeches, at least to help our children at home. Our children or neighboring children, anybody comes and asks, I have got a homework today, auntie, my mother has gone out. Will you help me? When somebody asks you, you must be able to help at least for little things, no? For the second standard child, for the third standard child, at least we must be able to help. You need not train yourself for giving a speech or going out and teaching. That's a different story, you know. If you want to be a teacher, you have to do work, little more work maybe. But otherwise, just to help our own children at home or our neighboring children at least, we must know little things. We must know very little things, no? Like what I said, no? Nouns, verbs, pronouns, you know what they are? They are used instead of nouns. I think all of you know what are nouns. That everybody knows, is it not? Desk, bench, everything is a noun. The word used instead of that noun only, it is called as pronoun. Instead of repeating the names, we say he, she, it. No, that is what is that. No, when we use pronouns and nouns and verbs, you will have good sentences. We talk only about our actions, is it not? I drank coffee. I is a pronoun. It's only 3 words in a sentence. It is a complete sentence. I drank coffee. I cut vegetables. This is also sentence. I cut vegetables. That is all, nothing else. You understand? Noun, verbs are quite enough to form sentences. I bought a pen. You know, I cut the vegetables. I tore a paper. Tearing, you know, tearing a paper, you know. Tore is the past tense. I tore the paper. So these are all simple sentences which we can use for our everyday matter. So not for everyday what goes on. These words are quite enough. One subject, one verb and an object. So how to place them properly only we should know. Yes? So just give me one sentence. Any one sentence, we will end the class. Yes? Tell me one sentence about what you are, you are sitting now. So now tell me one sentence about what things which are here, which are around you, about you, nothing else. Not about worldly matters, nothing else. About you, about the things which are around you, where we are, something like that. One sentence. Each one give one sentence. I entered the Rotary Community Center at 11 o'clock. Yes? I started writing. We are sitting around the table. What did you have for breakfast? Tell me, what did you have for breakfast? One of you tell me what you had for breakfast. Yes? I had idli. How many did you eat? I ate 2 idlis. That's enough, no? It's a complete sentence. Who cooked that? My mother cooked idli. Yes, and I ate. Yes? My mother is cooking and I am eating. The 2 actions are over. Then you tell me. As one sentence about yourself. Tell me one sentence about yourself. I am a girl. I have completed my degree course. I am learning computer. I am now in the spoken English class. I will go home by bus. I will reach home by 2 o'clock. I will take my lunch at 2 o'clock. Anything. I will have a good sleep in the afternoon. Yes. Usually I get up at 4 p.m. in the evening. No, these are all simple sentences. What we do every day, that is usual habits, we have to say in simple present tense. When you know this, even you can talk to your friends very freely about your daily matters. Simple present tense means what is it? Only the verb. I come to school by bus. I enter the school around 9 a.m. I take my breakfast at 8:30. Take, eat, come. go. All these are only simple present tense. About our daily activities, we say only in simple present tense. I take my bath at 8 a.m. I go to the bus stop at 9 a.m. I go to, there is a preposition. You would have studied preposition also, is it not? Cat is on the table, the cat is under the table, the cat is near the wall, the cat is behind the wall, the cat is below the bureau. You know, these are all simple prepositions: on, under, at, below, above. You know, the cat is after the rat. It is going after the rat. This morning I came from Delhi to Chennai. From to, all of you know that, is it not? They often travel from Chennai to Delhi. From and to, these are all simple words which we know, but we don't think about it. How to use them, we don't think at all. So if you learn little of grammar, I think all of you know many words. Now many speak normally we introduce many English words in our day-to-day conversation. Without thinking that it is a foreign language, we simply use everything, is it not? Toothpaste, brush, soap, towel, all these are English words only, but we use them very normally, very usually, without even thinking about them as English words. So how to place them, where to place them properly only, you should know some grammar rules. Otherwise, knowing the words, all of you know a lot of words, vocabulary everybody knows. Grammar rules only you should pay little attention, and if you know what they are, how to place them, where to place them, how to use them, which place to use them, in what situation to use them, how best to use them, you will be able to do your spoken English well. It is a language only. So I don't know, maybe you know a lot of computer, I don't know anything, and it is beyond my age to know all that. But your age is, you are young, you can know more and more. When you take little pains, training yourself, controlling yourself, and trying to do it will make you well. No? What you plan, what you think will be done. Okay. So if you have the interest to learn spoken English, we will continue now and then. Okay. So all the very best. Continue with your computer education. Yes. I asked you to give some sentences, to give me some sentences, but you never gave. Yes. So give is a verb which will always take an object. You understand? Simply when I say give, it is not correct. Give me a pen, give me a cup of coffee, give me some money, give me a little help. You understand? Give is a word. There are certain words in English which will always immediately take an object. Told, I told her. I asked her, I requested her, I pleaded her. Like that, there are some verbs. So if you are interested, we will do more and more of English. Bye.